Hello everyone, Cat Goblin or Martin here, and today I'm going to be reviewing every single enemy in Spongebob's Atlantis Squarepantis. So without further ado, let's get into the review. Starting off with our first enemy, we have the Purple Turret. You first encounter it in level 1 and can be seen in level 5 and 13. When you're far away from it, it will be in a closed state. Once you get in its range, the turret's parts will pop out and will shoot ice cream at you. In level 1, it only has 1 HP. In level 13, it has 2 HP. They don't do a lot of damage. When you destroy them, they give you minus 5 time, and they are super easy to defeat.
And to do some cave painting, I have you in my sights. This is where I press the button marked fire. Target acquired.
Next is the blue tank. You first encounter it in level 1 and can be seen in level 13. This enemy will patrol around an area. When you get close to it, it will shoot ice cream at you. In level 1, they have 2 HP. In level 13, they have 3 HP. And in Just Desserts, they have 6 HP. They're pretty easy to defeat, and you can run them over. Although in level 13, you can take damage while running one over. They don't do a lot of damage, and they give you minus 5 time.
Coming through. Thanks, dog. This button.
Next, we have the red turret. You first encounter it in level 1 and can be seen in level 13. It's pretty much like the purple turret, but in red. They only have 1 HP in level 1, and in level 13, they have 2 HP. When you shoot them, they will go back in their closed state, but after a while, they will pop back up. Other than that, they are pretty easy to hold off, and they give you minus 5 time.
I must keep shooting that fence. You know, if I didn't have this fence, I'd walk through that fence. I must keep shooting that fence. To break through this. I'm so indestructible, I make this look so. Dome is mine. My heart is clogging. The end of the world is me.
Next is the buggy. You first encounter it in level 5 and can also be seen in level 13. The buggies are very fast in level 13. They have a tank barrel which they use to shoot ice cream, and they only have 2 HP. When you hit it once, the tank barrel will be destroyed. They don't do a lot of damage, but they can do greater damage if you run one over or if one bumps into you, and they give you -5 time when you destroy them.
some redecorating.
Next are the wall turrets, and they are only found in level 13. So basically, these turrets are on the walls, and they will shoot ice cream at you. To defeat it, all you have to do is shoot it 3 times, and it will give you -5 time.
Autocracy ain't so bad.
Next, we have the flying tour bus, and you encounter it as an enemy in level 1 Splat and Grab. In this side level, the tour bus can be seen flying around in the air. It will drop bombs that look like bowls of ice cream. Now, if you get hit by one of these bombs, you will lose all of your health, and you cannot do damage to the tour bus.
This tank's falling apart! Time for blasting!
Next are the ghost pirates, and they are only found in level 2. These enemies will patrol around certain areas in the cave. If you make contact with them, they will scare you, which makes you jump back to your latest checkpoint.
Be gone, matey! Why am I a pirate? I just
Next is the security fish guard, and he's only found in level 3. The security fish guard will come out of closets or hallways, and he will run up to you. Once he gets close, he will yell at you with his megaphone, which takes away 10 points. He only has 1 HP, so you can just throw 1 stale Krabby Patty at him, and he will fall over.
Stop taking photos. What is it with you and the Flash?
Where they study anchorology. Home sweet home. Lord, I got the book sticks.
Next in level 3 is the camera tourist. He will be with crowds of people. When you get near him, he will turn around and slowly prepare his camera. He will take a picture of you, which takes away 10 points. Surprisingly, the security guards do not get him in trouble for flash photography, and he only has 1 HP.
Please.
Stop taking pictures.
In level 6, when you're on the long tour, there are many hazards at the end of each tour, such as the man-eating plant, swinging pot of gold, statue, bacteria, and door. So basically, to defeat these hazards, you'll want to shake the Wii Remote, and Spongebob will clear out the hazards. Failing to shake the Wii Remote will result in one of your party members getting flattened.
Great legume of wonder, you fought nobly.
Ouch! Oh, dear.
Where'd it go? I ain't an art lover. Red alert! The bacteria are here!
Yes, Bubbles it is.
Gotcha!
That's right.
Next are the Atlantean soldiers. These guys are seen in a lot of the cutscenes and levels, but you encounter them as enemies in level 9, 10, 11, and 12. In level 9, they function like the fish security guards, except for they have guns that shoot ping pongs. They can take away 10 points, and they have 3 HP. These enemies have a ball form, which makes them invincible, and they come out of small hatches. In Souvenir Snapper, they are worth 100 points, and they only have 1 HP. And in Picture Perfect, they also have 1 HP.
I didn't know sirens had maracas. Really?
Hey, Patrick! Someone else a piece of it!
Hey, siren karaoke! Ooh. Time for happy snapping! Oh, out of patties.
Star has a camera.
Well, grip my ossicles, I'm out of patties!
My robot fridge magnets in the gift shop.
In level 10, 2 Atlantean soldiers will be in an area next to a huge light bulb. Every so often, one of the soldiers will pull a lever which turns on the light bulb. If you get caught in the light, the nearest soldier will shoot you, which sends you back to your latest checkpoint. But if you wait and time things perfectly, then you can slip past these soldiers without a problem.
Turn on the lights.
Stop there!
Whoa!
I wish I knew what I was doing here. Time to turn on the lights. Security breach!
In level 11, the Atlantean soldiers appear as obstacles while you're sneaking around as plankton. Some of them will be walking around, and one soldier will be watering the ground with a watering can. To slip past them, all you have to do is shake the Wii Remote. Failing to shake the Wii Remote will result in you getting wet by water or by getting stepped on, and this will raise your alarm meter. Also, in Tiny Tyranny, you have to press the buttons in a certain order to slip past the soldiers.
Ah, sweet, sweet world domination. ancient likeness, only bigger. My plan isn't working. Stay calm, Plankton. Be quiet, stupid alarm. I'm thinking here.
In level 12, the Atlantean soldiers work the same like in level 9. They are worth 20 points, they don't do a lot of damage, and they only have 1 HP.
Roller guards, take aim.
Target that squirrel!
We need to get to the task platform.
Next is the Atlantean saucer, and it's only found in level 10. This enemy is pretty much like the ghost pirate. The saucer will be flying in the air, and below it is a yellow light. If you get spotted by the light, it will turn red, and you will be sent back to your latest checkpoint.
Tarnation! Whoa!
Bubbly wubbly tipply wibbly wobbly roo.
The many hazards in level 11 work the same as the hazards in level 6, where you have to shake the Wii remote. If you don't shake the Wii remote, Plankton will get hurt and the alarm meter will be raised. In Tiny Tyranny, you have to press the buttons in a certain order to avoid the hazards. And there will also be jellyfish that can sting you if you press the buttons wrong or not push any buttons at all. And Plankton will push the jellyfish away if you press the right buttons.
Hey, this is actually fun! I knew my plan was a little flat, but this is ridiculous. Ah! Not my precious antenna! Minty! Is mine. Stay calm, Plankton. How could anything be so cold and heartless? Another sea creature that perhaps a disguise is in order. I could really use some of SpongeBob's karate right about now. Actually, I could use one of these in a jump bucket. I don't believe my plans aren't working. That looked dangerous. Quiet, stupid alarm. I'm thinking here. You can't do this to me. Chance. Hey! Chance. Perfect!
Next, we have the Atlantean Berserker, and he's only found in level 12. This enemy is pretty much like the soldier, except for he runs at you holding a bowl of ice cream that will explode on impact. He only has 1 HP. After when you shoot him with a ping pong, the bowl of ice cream will explode and he will sit on the ground covered in pink ice cream. He is worth 50 points, but if he gets close to you, he will explode and he does a lot of damage.
Gonna get you! Yes, I am! Here I come!
Next is the giant Atlantean soldier. You first encounter him in level 9 and can be seen in level 12, level 9 souvenir snapper, and picture perfect. You first see these enemies behind some windows in level 9. At level 12, they can be seen walking slowly, and when they get close, they will use their arm cannons to shoot giant ping pongs at you that can do a lot of damage. At level 12, they are worth 70 points. In the side levels in level 9, they can take away 80 points and are worth 150 points. They have quite a bit of health in level 12, and they have lesser health in the side levels in level 9.
You won't get past me. This is as far as you go.
Available at outrageous prices in the gift shop.
Hey! Can't wait to take a picky of my parents. And I wouldn't forget who they are again. Ooh.
Last, we have the white tank. You first encounter it in level 1 and can be found in level 13. In level 1, the white tank will be shooting ice cream at you, but it can't harm you and you can't harm it. In level 13, you encounter 3 of them. The tank will have a shield on, and in order to destroy the shield, you have to shoot the tank's 2 ice cream vats. Once the shields are down, you can then do damage to the tank. The tank has a lot of health, and it does not do a lot of damage. In just desserts, the white tank can heal itself. You will have to destroy all the blue tanks to do damage to it, and this enemy is pretty much a boss.
Surrender, and we will appoint an Atlantean attorney for you. You are in violation of Atlantean penal codes.
Alright everyone, so that was pretty much every single enemy in SpongeBob's Atlantis Squarepantis. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next review.